Hello, today I've got for review one of the most expensive and one of the best digital audio players available on the market. It is Lotoo Paw Gold. It costs about $2,000. Sometimes you can find it a bit cheaper, but retail price is $2,000. And it does really worth this money actually. When you start an audiophiliac journey, it's hard to stop saving your money, and because sometimes devices really worth this price. I was skeptical about this Lotoo, but actually it really, I think it deserves this price paying. Box is really big, outer box is pretty simple, it's shining gray silver color, minimal polygraphy, but everything changes when you open it. It's one of the most unusual boxes ever. It unfolds to different sides. I will put this outer part out, and then you open the top lid like this. Inside you will have player itself. I will pull it aside, and this part opens in different sides. So here you will get charger. Pay attention because it is a 12 volt charger, and this player isn't charging from regular USB adapters because it has a different reinforced power supply. Pouch for carrying. In new versions I heard that now there is leather case, and different manuals, quick start guide, warranty card, and so on. Also, under this you will have one more layer with accessories. Here you will have different plug adapters for the charger and nice USB 3.0 cable that allows quicker file transfer to this player. Of course, it would be nice to have a leather case, but my version comes without it. Besides that, packaging and accessories set is really excellent, and it's on par with the price level. Build quality is also really nice. When I look at this player on the pictures and read about the gold-plated D-pad and the volume control, I thought that it would be look, I don't know, something cheaper than it is, but in real life it looks pretty nice. Player is built from one solid block of duraluminum. It is alloy of aluminum and magnesium that is pretty strong. It's also not that big, actually it fit in hand nicely in this direction, but it's pretty thick. It's thicker than all other players. Also it's really heavy, it's weight about 270 grams. There is a big battery inside and also thick case with everything attached. Build quality is superb, as you can see. Design is also pretty nicely and unusual. So what we have here, it is a USB 3.0 connector that allows fast file transfers. Also it's compatible with regular micro USB. Charging port, it is 12 volts as I've said before. So SD card slot, it's for regular size SD cards, which is nice because regular SD cards costs less than micro SD. Here is reset hole, but I didn't need it, never. So phone out and line out, gain control, hold switch, volume regulator. It's a bit unusual, as you can see, because to increase volume you should turn it left, while it's more natural to turn it right, but it can be changed in the menu, but this icon shows pretty different. And screen is color OLED screen. It has resolution 160 by 128 pixels. It's not really big, but actually it's pretty enough to show all the information. It's, by the way, it's covered by really sturdy sapphire glass. As you can see, there is no fancy menus, no graphics, but everything is pretty simple, but it displays all the necessary information for about songs, about resolution, battery, and so on. It's pure textual interface that shows everything nicely. The part is good, pretty cool, nice controlled, and there are 5 additional buttons. I will cover them in the next part of this video review. And it is on-off button and with circular indicator. You can turn the light of this indicator off if you don't like to see it all the time. So build quality is nice. By the way, if you don't like this gold-plated version, there is also titanium version with silver controls. Controls are really logical and comfortable, so it's 4-directional pad. It has usual functionality, so previous, next, track, stop, play, pause. Central button, you can change the functions. You can use it also as a play pause, but also it can be used for changing information on the screen, so you can use it, customize it via menu. File, it is access to your list of files actually. As you can see, for example, I have one track with Cyrillics. It has spaces between letters. It's usual for Chinese players. List can show you current list of playback. Also, there are 3 custom playlists that you can add to information to, and all list of all tracks on your memory card. Actually, it scanned really quickly. Setup is pretty common. Repeat mode, time display, DSD gain compensation if necessary, line out level switch if necessary, and channel balance you can change here. Also, system settings, there are pretty lot of them. Power off timer, automatic power off language, display settings, LED, what to display for battery percent or remaining time, brightness of a screen, and so on and so forth. There are a lot of different options, even SD card speed test. And also there are a few custom settings. You can rebind functional key, center key roll, and so on. This is interesting button because it shows you settings of the timbre enhancement and parametric equalizer. This player has nice digital signal processor built in, so it allows you to use parametric equalizer. There are different ready presets, or you can have your own presets. It's not typical graphic equalizer where you select the different bands for different frequencies. Parametric equalizer allows you to select exact frequency and change its gain, so it can be tuned precisely. And ATE, it's timbre enhancement, it can make sound brighter or sweet, it's darker, it's working really nice. It doesn't distort sound and actually provides really good effect. So it is one probably first player that can really change sound without a lot of distortion. And function button, it can be changed. Its function can be changed in the menu. I've made it changing information on the screen, so you can see it can show the cover or the main information or this frequency graph. So control is nice, easy, and works pretty good. And of course about the sound. This player uses PCM 1792 digital to analog converter. It's classical model that used in a lot of high-end devices, and it uses LME amplifier, so it gives really overwhelming power. It's 500 milliwatts for 32 ohms load, so it can drive almost anything absolutely without any issues, without any problems, without anything. It can drive full size biodynamic, even 600 ohm models. It can drive Sennheiser's 300 ohm models, most part of planar magnet headphones, absolutely without any issues, without any problems. It's stated about 11 hours of work, but I usually have even more, about 20 hours. Sorry, not 20, 12 of course, 12 hours of work. Charge take, I don't know, about 5 hours usually from its charger. So it is really pocketable power machine. It's not well suited for the sensitive dynamic IEMs, but for the balanced armature and hybrid models it's also really nice. There is a bit of background noise presented, but not that much for me. It understands almost any formats without any issues, up to most highest resolutions. It can play DSD64 and DSD128 also. ISO disk images, DFF files, absolutely all formats. Lower frequencies of this player is one of the most catchy things. It offers great sub bass with nice resolution, with good texture, also dynamic and energetic mid bass and upper bass. It's also really good. It's transparent, fast, dynamic. It gives you great punch, great separation. Everything is really good. Mids also nice, emotional, lively, so everything that you can say good about mid frequencies is also present here. Attacks is absolutely superb, well defined, you can hear perfectly every note, everything. Treble can be sometimes harsh because this player doesn't try to mask it, it's play treble as it present on the records, so you should select records really carefully. Low quality records absolutely no go for this player. Actually, I think it has some some unusual on the treble, some small accent on the narrow shape, on the narrow part of frequencies. I don't know. Sometimes some cymbals that fit into this small frequency part, small part of the frequency response, can sound really sharply, but it's not present often. Maybe it's just my personal perception, I'm not sure, because I meet it rarely, but sometimes it sounds a bit harshly. So if you treble phobic, actually I don't think this player is for you, but sweet AT setting can fix things a little bit for you. But if you're okay with nice treble, it's good, fast, and has a good level of details. Actually, it's one of the best players, both in macro and micro details, so it's also superb. It is a really reference quality player. It's natural, fast, energetic, dynamic, lively. Actually, I like it very much, especially with big cans. So for me, it is pretty new level of revelation in sound. I didn't expect such quality of the from the portable device. So if you want to have really end game player and really want to can pay this end game price, I think it is one of the device for you to consider. Thank you for attention.